When I work, I look for 4 things: nice shoes, a nice watch, 2 cell phones, and a gentleman who drinks tequila Peñasco. Tequila Peñasco, 100% pure blue Weber agave. A delicious, smooth, flavorful tequila. A proud Arizona company. Tequila Peñasco, rich in tradition, straight from tequila's birthplace. It's time to discover a new tradition. Tequila Peñasco. Discover the difference. Visit tequilapeñasco.com. We're living together, doing competitions together.
But you know what? This is a competition.
We're being put on teams where we're being forced.
Jordan, come on, pizza!
To work with these people.
I have no filter. Like, people are offended by some of the things I say. All you have to do is go like this. And I'm really like, you should hear the things I don't say.
I've never met people like these girls before.
Ladies, opportunity has knocked.
What if you were offered the opportunity to dance or take a high-paying corporate job?
If I can make the same amount of money without taking my clothes off, I'll take it. I want it.
For your first assignment, you're going to be operating a restaurant.
What'd you say?
It's important that you understand the business aspects of any venture you go into.
I know how to be professional. You can call my references.
You don't need to look at the other choice. This is it, boo.
Who knows what ROI stands for? Who knows what EBITDA means?
That kind of stuff is a little wah to me.
My name is Mercer Moore. You'll be working at one of my restaurants tonight, Timo.
It's on. It's going to be a challenge.
Come on!
Well, I asked for a slice and I haven't gotten my slice.
Okay, we don't do slices.
You told me yes.
She's not going to last very long.
The way that we are portrayed in society, you know, is that we're all dumb. We don't know what we're doing. But it's not like that.
You put a bunch of alphas in a room together and you're either going to clash or you're going to go right.
The waitress taught me how to pour water, so I'm going to show you where the water's at.
If you don't pull the whole f***ing team and have a moment of how to pour a goddamn water,
I just don't feel like other people are taking this seriously.
Ladies on Team A, one of your teammates will be going home. We now need to begin the individual vote.
The woman that is going home is
Welcome, ladies, to Strip Search Phoenix. I'm your host, Rashawn McCrae.
at first, the host pissed me off.
I'm a TV personality, model, and actress, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
You have to watch your tone.
Asia, just a crazy little Asian bitch.
Think, why do I have to be the bitch just to get my point across?
As a female business owner, I know how hard we have to work to be successful. Is that right? Yes. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, I also mentor women into fulfilling their dreams and going after their goals. Now, you guys have all been through a very long process without even knowing what the show concept is about.
This is for my sons, this is for myself, and this is for me to better my life, just so I can get out of dancing.
We've all driven by the strip clubs and we've often wondered, who works in there and what goes on in there? Well, there's a lot of misconceptions, it seems like, about your industry.
I can go to church and, you know, everything's fine, nobody looks at me crazy. I can go to the store, they would never know, because I don't carry myself that way. That's not who I am, that's my job.
A lot of people wonder, are dancers down on their luck?
No.
to talk about, you know, the way I grew up.
Are dancers running out of options?
No.
A lot of options.
Yeah.
Every day I tell myself I'm gonna have a better life soon.
Or is it just about the money?
All about the money.
People judge me a lot, but at the end of the day, they don't pay my bills. They don't, you know, have to be around my daughter and raise her the way I want to raise her, so screw them.
We want to answer some of those questions and give you guys an opportunity to put some of the misconceptions to rest.
Hallelujah. Amen.
How would you like to prove to a corporation that you are executive material?
I was born to lead. No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
What if you were offered the opportunity to dance or take a high-paying corporate job?
High-paying corporate job.
Business is not really my major, but
The question is, which one would you choose?
I'd rather get paid the same amount of money and keep my clothes on.
Yeah, I would love that. I think that'd be great. It would take a lot of the stress and a lot of the pain away.
With that being said, I'd like to introduce you to our corporate executive, Terry O'Neill.
Ladies, I am Terry O'Neill, and I love business. I started business at my kitchen table and, armed with only a high school diploma, 18 months later, took it public. Since then, as an adult, I went back and earned an MBA from one of the top business schools in the country. And now I'm a business consultant. Some of my clients are single entrepreneur women and public companies.
He knows what he's talking about. And so I sat and I listened. I took everything in.
Opportunity is knocked. Is there a star among you?
Yes.
Ladies, you will be given assignments, and I will be watching to see how well you perform. What you bring to the table, your ideas, your thoughts, and your energy. And I just want to wish you all the best.
This is your opportunity to get out of dancing and to prove to the world how bright and successful you can be in a corporate environment. You'll find out your first assignment in the morning, but in the meantime, you will find an extra credit assignment in the house, which is called the Hanoi Tower.
I never heard of that game in my life.
So I was like, I'm gonna win. Like I play this on my iPhone like all the time.
You know what? I've seen it once in Planet of the Apes with the monkey, you know, but I didn't think it was a real game.
The woman who solves this the fastest will actually earn an opportunity for her team for tomorrow morning's assignment. It will give you the advantage.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I love the house. We're all kind of looking around like, all right, what's gonna happen next?
This is gonna be fun. Where's the alcohol?
We're living together, we're doing competitions together, we're being put on teams or we're being forced to work with these people. And that's real life.
this is how I see it. You like me or you don't like me. If you don't, I don't give a
I like to win. I like to compete. I do not lose.
I just kind of sit and observe and watch everyone.
But do you know how hard it is to walk away from $48 million and the love of your life? But you have to ask yourself, how much is your dignity? How much is your self-respect? How much can you put a price on your happiness?
I don't like drama. I'm a very friendly person. I'd rather gain friends than to gain enemy.
I like to get to know everybody first, really watch everybody. I can see different people changing up their characteristics a little bit, which is funny.
But you know, like, everyone has a little bit of someone that they've met before, like pick up like that little thing. I swear to God, you're all like fucking made from this mold. I'm so addicted. Like, how do we get? I'm like your biggest fan.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really want to see the rooms though. We haven't seen the rooms yet. What the hell?
Where are the beds?
Is this our bed?
Oh, those cots.
Is this a joke?
There we go.
I'm not laughing.
All right, do you guys all work in a team on one army cot, and we'll figure one out, and then each of us can go and we'll all build the cots together.
I am very, very calm, cool, and collected.
Our team, work on one, we'll work on one.
I'm not here to, make a bunch of friends. I'm here to win a competition.
Had to be smarter than the cot. We, unfortunately, were not smarter than the cot.
You're gonna break nails in life, like it's not the biggest deal.
Okay, here, hold on. Here, go. 3, pull!
Be in the middle, be in the middle. There you go. Okay.
We got it.
Good night.
Okay, wait. Where does that one go in?
I feel like this is...
I got here in America when I was 16, and my original stepfather who bring me here in America, my mom and him got divorced and found out that I have a new stepdad. Basically, my stepdad did molest me, and told my mom about it. I don't know if she's in denial, like she said she believed me, but you believe me, but you're not leaving him. 2 weeks after I got here in America, we had to all be in one room and started on that, and I ignored it and finally got my room by myself, and some reason he knows how to get into the door. I was a medical assistant manager, supervisor before I moved here, but I want to get paid more. So in able to get paid more, you have to get a better education. So I'm not yet in a lifestyle where I wanted to be, so I want to keep pushing until I make it. I strip because I want to get a better job, and I want to be able to support myself and to help my family and be just independent. I'm all for being independent. I don't want to depend on no guy or no one. I want to do it for me, get a better education to get a better life.
Welcome, ladies, to your first forum. I know that you're all anxious to find out where your first assignment will be. But before we do that, we need to break you into 2 teams. Team A, Tiffany.
Somebody I really want to stay clear away from is Asia.
Asia.
I hate the bitch.
Haika.
When I want something, I usually get it.
Shyla.
Right when I got out of high school, I had a ride to University of Redlands and a ride to UC San Marcos.
Erica.
So for someone to give you the opportunity to kind of prove yourself, like it's big.
And Valencia.
I'm the smartest one here, no doubt.
Team B, Sasha.
1, I'm cute. 2, I'm intelligent. 3, we already know I'm gonna win this.
Jay.
The best one on my team is me, easily.
Brittany.
My parents both lost their jobs due to the economy, and I had to help pick up the slack.
Cameron Lee.
I did beat somebody up one time.
Kimber.
I mean, if we were to take an IQ test, I think I would probably win, because I'm really smart.
And Maggie B.
Oh, I like my team. I think I'm in a good group of prominent leaders.
Terry. These ladies are very anxious to know what's going on, so why don't you tell them?
Thank you, Rochelle. Ladies, for your first assignment, you're going to be operating a restaurant. Now, it's important that any business venture that you go into, you understand all the aspects. I'd like to introduce Mr. James Porter, who has opened several restaurants, including one of my favorites, La Petite Maison in Scottsdale. Now, he'll be running today's forum to help you understand and learn all aspects of the restaurant industry.
Ladies, you're about to begin your class right now. Good luck, and don't forget, take some great notes.
I think I could be a businesswoman.
Food cost. How do you prepare for it?
Me, I would go into a business with a lot of money, but I don't know.
He was really knowledgeable and I should respect him. I didn't want to do anything to disrespect him, and I feel like others did, you know?
The question was, you want to make your revenue back and then some? Like, what's the profit we're going to make back?
What is the return on my investment, my profit margin?
Well, if I'm running a business, I hope more than 100%.
Okay,
like,
you're going to fail in this business.
I don't think he dreams big enough, but, you know, whatever.
Interest before taxes, amortization.
What the hell did I sign up for?
Everybody know what the initials P and L mean?
Profit and loss. So I sat and I listened. I took everything in because I don't know anything about the restaurant industry.
Okay.
Are we talking about gross profit? Because I feel like we were just talking about something else.
This class is going to move very, very quickly.
I can keep up, don't worry.
It's one of those things where you just need to listen, I think, and if you listen, you can learn a lot from someone.
And we'll talk about ROI and gross profit and gross margin.
It's confusing.
All right, let me give you my biggest piece of advice. Everybody find your position. None of us are good at everything.
I'm excited, especially the fact that it has to do with the corporate world.
I was just trying to listen and take notes without spelling something wrong, so later if I looked at it, I wasn't confused.
All right, so let me tell you how you're going to be judged on your challenge. Area number 1, the creativeness of your pizza. Area number 2, your overall profitability. And area number 3, how well can you upsell?
Eat my pizza, it's f***ing good.
Now, how many of you ladies actually participated in the Hanoi Challenge? Was there a winner? Who did it the fastest? Congratulations. Thank you.
I am so thankful I won the Hanoi Tower Challenge.
Congratulations. Because you are the winner, your team will have an advantage for this assignment.
Cool.
You will actually have a former executive chef from the Four Seasons, Mercer Moore, help you create your pizza.
When we found out that her winning the Hanoi Tower got us that big of an advantage, that was huge.
Good afternoon, ladies. Hello. Congratulations on all you've been through so far.
Thank you.
My name is Mercer Moore. You'll be working at one of my restaurants tonight, Timo, and the fun starts now.
Yeah.
So you got it.
We feel like we already have an advantage and that we're already gonna win.
So what I would suggest, we come up with a pizza that is a basic pizza that doesn't have any protein on it, and then we can upsell by adding sausage to it.
Right now, we really don't have too much of a game plan.
So,
Having Mercer as on their team is a big advantage.
It's going to work best if you talk to each other.
Great,
Okay? And the key is upsell this pizza, okay?
Okay, great.
Honestly, Mercer was a great guy to meet. Everything that he said, you could take in and use it.
So remember what's on the pizza. That's the most important part. I'm going to price it out for you. Anytime you're in a business venture, it's real important to form your network, depend on your network, use it. It's a valuable tool. All right?
Without Mercer, I don't think that my team would have gotten to a conclusion.
I think there's some good ideas, but there's no direction.
Honestly, what about what's 16% of like 5,640 or something?
My team doesn't really need that restaurant guy. We could do it on our own.
1, 2, 3, 18!
We do have our pizza down packed. I think it's very creative. The short rib, green chili, and pepper jack cheese pizza.
I think there is tension because I think everybody's so worried about who's gonna get voted off.
What is it?
You said yes. You just say yes, babe.
I don't even know what it is. I don't know what
You say yes. If there's guys out there, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm just saying, this t-shirt, your boobs look good in it. I'm just saying.
Well, number one, we're in a restaurant. We're not in the club.
I'm a flirt, and I will not take no for an answer, and you will say yes.
You don't need to look at the other choice. This is it, boo.
It's definitely not appropriate at a white table restaurant.
Hey ladies, one rule we have, because we got kids here, you can't sit down and touch the guests. Okay?
Oh, there's a lot of work to be done. You need to focus on the other customers. You need to be professional. You need to get up. You need to keep your hands to yourself, and you need to keep moving.
Right now we're offering, it's called the Toad Hollow Risque. I'm hoping that we can really work together.
Come in for the rest.
We're gonna use a little skills from work.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Hey.
What are you thinking? Are you serious? I mean,
Yeah! Woo! Come on. In. Turn. Let's go.
support your local strippers.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
Tacky.
I just took over and I wanted to do the best. Put the glasses down on the table and then you pour. I'm trying to get everyone together to show them how to properly pour water.
Give me a motherfucking break.
You just put the glasses down first and then the bottle out there too.
Because bitch, you're wasting my time.
You don't want to eat it? Okay.
I kind of found my role is to kind of pick up the slack.
We had a couple customers that were upset. And it's sad because I was waiting on this lady, like I was giving her all the food. She loved it, she took some home. All of a sudden she was like, oh, I have to tell you right now, somebody just said a naughty word, you know, and you know, I don't think my grandson it should be around that.
I curse a lot.
And we upsold on that table and it ended up being comped. So that was a big ding for us. Really big ding. I'm not happy about it.
I mean, I can tell you about me, but you know, I'm like, rah. Where do I start? I try to think. There's several me's. I have a daughter, a beautiful, beautiful daughter. I want to live and breathe life. Man, I can't tell you how many times my dad and my mom have picked me up from jail. Fighting, drinking. We've all got a sad story to tell. We all have great stories to tell. Try to emulate Hunter S. Thompson. Want to slide into my grave sideways, screaming, holy shit, what a ride, bruised and bloody. I got the mouth of a sailor, so. What's my future? I don't exactly know. Grab life like by the f***ing horns, you know? I would want to taste, touch, see, feel every possible thing on this planet before I don't have a chance to. Well, I can keep going.
Our game plan is we're all gonna go in there, we're each gonna have a position, and we're gonna stick to it. Everybody's gonna come together as a team.
What's going on? Are we ready to order? Do we need a little bit of time? I'm quick, I'm quick. Keep up.
When we came in, we were instructed to go to Mercer.
It's going to be kind of confusing when people are coming in and going out.
And that's what most of us did. Sasha, she went on her own way.
The Martino and the Chardonnay. I need 2 glasses of wine. I'm just a bomb waiting to explode. The world is not ready for me. You let me know. All you have to do is go like this.
You know, she acted like she owned the restaurant, and she's been running it for 30 years.
Please, water, water, water.
I did notice the snapping at the staff.
Disrespectful. You turn the cooks off right away and you don't want to turn them against you because you'll have a problem.
It's one thing to be a leader, and it's another thing to be a leader in a team.
Well, I asked for a slice and I haven't gotten my slice.
Okay, we don't do slices.
You told me yes. Well, then when I ask you for a slice of pizza, give me a slice of pizza.
I have never seen someone just so bouncing back and forth between emotions.
I'm over this. I'm over it. Have a good evening.
So I pulled her aside. I was like, "Oh, you need to get it together," and she did. She really did. You know, growing up, we didn't have a lot of things, and it's hard to see everybody else have things that you want. And so when it came time after graduation of high school and I wanted to go to college, the only way to pay for college was to do what I'm doing now. It's easy money, like it's a fun environment. Like I like being out at night, meeting new people every day. You know, there's never a dull moment at my club where I work. I know what I want in life and how to get it. Well, basically, like I have a lot of interest, but the fact is I don't have a lot of education within those interests, like fashion and design. I'm like, I have so many ideas, but then I just don't know which one to take first. But it's like I'm all over the place sometimes. I've been in a little trouble, but I feel like life is not worth living if you don't make a few mistakes. There's always gonna be bumps in the road.
Cameron Lee, she got to work. Like, she got to work.
I have an order for a chicken burrata at table 41.
Chicken burrata at table 41?
Yes.
I love you.
Thank you.
I don't know, she just caught on. I don't know.
It's important to know what table number it is because when the ticket comes out and the food is ready, it has the table number and the food needs to get to that table at a certain amount of time so the customer can enjoy it at the appropriate temperature.
I'm not really good at remembering orders, so I was like, I'm definitely gonna be the hostess. I'd rather do that. I could sit people, talk to them all day.
Here you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this is the pesto chicken burrata pizza.
I really like Kimber. She's extremely intelligent, and I like her work ethic.
Cool. All right, enjoy.
We helped each other. We really helped each other out, and it was great.
I think for the most part, I did a pretty good job. Not to toot, but toot.
People don't meet me and say, oh, like, you know, you're a stripper? Like, they would never guess. People would never guess that that's the line of work I do. So my parents always taught me, you know, work for yourself, make your money work for you. You can only do it for so long. You know, it's not a career choice. It's not something I want to do for the rest of my life. You know, heck no. Like, I don't want to do this always. Right now, I am pursuing my bachelor's in psychology. I want to be a sex therapist. I want to save marriages because, as far as like, my parents are divorced, and it kills me. I hate it. I hate that my parents are divorced, and it was because of their sex life. I want to talk to young couples that are getting married initially so that they can open up that communication right away from the beginning of their relationship, set boundaries, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yes, my goal is to save marriages. I never want to work a job where I'm going in and it's 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and you know, oh, I'm taking a vacation in 2 months for my summer. I don't want that. If I want to go on vacation now, I want to go on vacation now.
I honestly think once we all get together, we just need to write down in order who we think should be top to bottom, put them in, and let, you know, majority rules.
Did Tiffany go to any table, pour any water?
I didn't see her.
Did you see her?
I don't remember seeing her do that.
I don't remember seeing her approach a table. Did she even go over the
only
pizza
person I
order?
think I remember seeing her talk to was the guy at the bar.
That she tag team with Asia.
I think Janelle did really good with the hostessing. I didn't see you much.
Because we all put forth such a great effort. It's really, like, in our team, I really can't pinpoint somebody that I found is the worst, but I can pick, like, 3 people that are the top.
So. Tiffany, I just didn't see her stand out. Like, so not saying she did horrible, I just didn't see her, like, stand out. And
Who do you think? Who do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, rank it.
Go.
No feelings are gonna take the emotion out of it. It's not personal. This is just, you know what I mean?
This is a task.
I don't know how, I feel the same, like how I wonder if people are actually gonna be honest with their votes as opposed to just like personal bias, you know what I mean?
Ladies, welcome back to the forum and congratulations on the completion of your first assignment. Let's get right down to business.
Ladies, when you first walked into the restaurant yesterday, what did you see? Did you see a place for tequila shots and a beer back, or did you see a place for fine dining and a bottle of wine?
Fine dining and a bottle of wine.
In the corporate world, you will always be reporting to a boss. And I saw yesterday that some of you might not like to have a boss. You may own the restaurant, but you answer to investors. The CEO of a public company answers to the stockholders. Mercer knows what it's like.
Team A came in there yesterday, did a great job. A little too familiar with the guests. Asia, the gentleman you were talking to at the bar, he had a great time. But I think it might have made some of the other guests a little bit uneasy. That's why I had to talk to you, okay? Also the sign, support strippers with pizza, although hilarious, may have been a little over the top. Team B, you sold 23% more pizzas than Team A. Okay, so that's a big thing. You also upsold 19% more. That means that you girls sold a lot of wine and also a lot of artichokes added to the pizza, a lot of things like that. Great job on the upsell.
Ladies, I have to tell you that when I arrived, it was very different between the two teams. One team walked in, there was a greeter to meet me, had the menu, knew what their special was, knew what the pizza was. The other team, when I arrived, the first thing I found was a sign that looked like a piece of trash at the front entranceway of a beautiful patio setting.
Okay, ladies, so now that we've heard the good and bad of both teams, Terry, why don't you tell them about the 3 things they were judged upon and who did the best?
Well, ladies, you were to be rated on profitability, making your own pizza, and upselling. And having said that, Team B is clearly the winner.
Team A, with that being said, somebody from your team will be going home today. It is now time to start the individual voting. You will need to rank your team members from the best player to the worst player.
In my opinion, Asia was the worst player.
Also keeping in mind that you might need them for future tasks.
As far as for the worst person, of course, the girl who pulled me aside to teach me how to pour a goddamn water, Heike.
This is your opportunity to vote.
I know I'm a hard worker, and I know that, you know, I'll win this.
The executives will tally the vote, and then they will make the decision on who will be leaving. We'll be going back to the house, where you will find individual envelopes with your name on them. The lady who's going to be asked to leave will have a pink slip in her envelope.
I've made my decision. The lady who is receiving the pink slip is
When I work, I look for 4 things. Nice shoes, a nice watch, 2 cell phones, and a gentleman who drinks tequila Penasco.
Tequila Penasco, 100% pure blue Weber agave. A delicious, smooth, flavorful tequila. A proud Arizona company. Tequila Penasco, rich in tradition, straight from tequila's birthplace. It's time to discover a new tradition. Tequila Penasco. Discover the difference. Visit tequilapenasco.com.